So there was this Brazilian woman who fell in love with a ragdoll that her mother made her.
A ragdoll, huh?
So they got married.
Oh, what a sweet story.
Legally got married, Brazilian woman. And then they legally welcomed a child.
How? I don't know.
Sock puppet?
Feel free to, he knows about socks. Feel free to, you know, make your hypothesis.
Does she know that there's sex dolls for women available? Why did she marry one of those?
Maybe she does. I'm pretty sure she's familiar with the doll scene when it comes to partnerships. So let's go ahead and put some faces.
So there's documents backing up this union?
Her mom made that's a massive doll. I was thinking something smaller.
Her mom made this and she married it.
That doll's gonna kill her in
Him.
the
It. I don't know. I don't want to be offensive.
What?
So does she get all the tax breaks from like marriage and all that stuff?
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a really good question. We should ask market briefs.
That's a good question. I have no idea.
He says no fucking way.
Because he is a dependent.
Well, that's a whole other country, so maybe there's.
But not only
as
are they
many
married,
breaks.
he's a dependent. So
Oh.
she has to take care of him.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she should get money from the government
The
too.
kid too.
We don't know who takes care of who, right? There's an emotional.
I think we know.
No.
I think we know.
You can't be making assumptions. You know, it's a different area of the earth. You know, it's a different.
I'm willing to bet you guys.
Things turn different down there. You know what I'm saying? So this woman, I'm gonna butcher this name, Marivone. I don't know. Rocha.
I just know in Brazil, R's are.
Yeah. Hocha.
Okay, Mervon. Rocha Moch.
That sounds Eastern European, bro.
Just the H.
Just the H.
Like Royce is Hoist, crazy.
Yeah.
Merhivon. It's H is Hocha. They already have an H.
That's the R. You say the H with the R. Yeah.
Really?
No.
Anyway, she's 37 years old. From
A
Brazil.
Rippopotamus.
She met the love of her. That's very childish. She met the love of her life after complaining to her mom about being single and having nobody to dance with. You know?
So her mom made that.
So the Whitney Houston song.
I wanna dance with somebody.
She couldn't find nobody to dance with? That's crazy.
Yeah, so her mom created Marcelo, the ragdoll, and it was love at first sight as the pair enjoyed a whirlwind romance. Very, very clearly love at first sight. I think they matched. They got married, not wanting to have a baby out of wedlock. The pair decided to get married in a ceremony,
He's like, Mom, I want to fuck him so bad.
How does this work?
which was attended by 250 people.
250 people showed up for this.
Having spent their week-long honeymoon at a beach house in Rio de Janeiro, the couple waited anxiously until their offspring arrived.
They adopted a baby?
250.
Gave birth in just 35 minutes at home with a doctor and nurse on site while live streaming the event to an audience of 200 people.
How do you live stream a birthing event? Like, what happened?
My brain's gonna explode.
Dude.
So it's.
Why are we enabling this? This is ridiculous.
Everybody, let's be very happy and congratulations all around.
Dude, this is.
Wait, is that Pinocchio?
This
What
is
is
a bit.
that?
This is a joke.
What? This is JK News, but this is real news, bro. People come here for the news, Nick. What do you think?
From this,
This is
angle, it looks
the
like Pinocchio.
craziest
Is that
thing we've ever
Pinocchio?
done.
This is for real.
How are we allowing this? This should be illegal. This whole thing should be illegal.
Is this like an example of like
Nick. Go ahead.
of society like trying really hard to accommodate someone's like mental state?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Like, they're all
they
in
don't
on
want
it
to shake
together.
her up, so they're just like playing along till death do them part.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm surprised this isn't in Japan.
Oh yeah, but
You
they
know,
were.
I feel like my people should be doing shit like this.
They do, don't they? Marry
But Brazil,
I think they do.
Don't they marry the pillows? The like.
I mean, they marry
you say that's
fucking
cultural
robots.
Look how happy everybody is.
Would you throw the after party to this thing?
You going to the club? Does he need
I'm
ID?
past that.
The after party, the reception.
I don't know, man.
What's your business plan for this?
Yeah, you know.
He's
but
gonna patent this guy so it makes him whole waterproof.
Or let's say that they.
Here's the thing. I bet you they have an Instagram page, right? I bet you they're monetizing this. I mean, like if they got on the news, how did they get on the news? There has to be
Some
some.
people just want love, you know?
Yeah, like what's the rationale, right?
Would you count that as another resident if they're moving into one of your properties? I mean, if it counts as a spouse, right?
That's 2+ right now.
That's for sure.
Despite living happily as a family, Marivon says she is struggling to pay the bills as the only breadwinner.
Oh, okay.
This fool is lazy. He's not getting out there.
Guy's a
Now, she got
deadbeat.
divorced somehow?
Watch, they have a divorce.
They have to go to court. He owes child support. She wants it televised like the Amber Heard trial.
She said, based off her wedding and the day of welcoming her newborn baby into the world, it was a wonderful day for me. Very important, very emotional. He is a man I always wanted in my life. Married life with him is wonderful. He doesn't fight with me. He doesn't argue, and he just understands me. Marcel is a great and faithful husband. He is such a man, and all women envy him.
What material is he made out of?
Yeah. Tempur-Pedic.
Canvas?
Fingers crossed, I hope.
Polyester?
That'd be tight. He's the perfect
I just
husband.
gotta show you guys more photos. These are just, I just love
What's the racket though? What's the angle here? There's something.
Dude, there's no limits how far this can go.
I don't know what you guys are surprised like it's a joke. Like,
Because the judge also like approved of the marriage, or
Dude, doctors were there. Doctors agreed to.
there was a cake, dude.
I mean, I'm sure if you're gonna pay somebody,
Look
they're
how
gonna,
much tradition and culture is going on. She's like smearing.
250 people went to this. Yo. They spent their afternoon doing this.
She smeared cake on him?
Either that or she's wiping his tears away. I can't tell which one it is.
so she's got to be in on this. Like, it's almost like a performance art
Yeah,
type
probably.
thing that she's like living out, right? There's no way she really like.
What are you talking? She's just in love, guys. It's Marcelo.
Because you know why? Because if this was discovered years later having happened, I would believe it. But if they're live streaming it as it goes, then you know they're like doing it for clout.
Yeah.
how often does he get dry cleaned?
Yeah.
Is that considered inhumane to like throw him in like a washing machine?
I don't think so. I
No,
think it's
man.
necessary. Especially if she threw like cake on his fucking face, you know?
That's true. I don't know anymore if this is for performance or like she's actually. I know because it's like I said, it's.
Well,
not
check it. Do they have an Instagram?
Yeah, look it up.
Should I look up? What
Because
should I
if they
look-
don't have an Instagram, maybe she's doing it because it makes her really happy. Yeah, that is good.
Well,
for
I mean,
her.
if she's already like struggling as the only breadwinner and can't pay
Oh, yeah,
bills,
maybe
it doesn't
it's not.
seem like she's capitalizing on
Yeah.
something about it. You know what
Maybe
I
you're
mean?
right.
But at least they're low cost. The kid and the husband. You know, they don't need.
It is low cost, or it could be a really expensive like doll. I don't know.
Or the fabric softener must like cost her.
I already don't understand what's going on. I'm like, if I try to explain this story to my dad, I don't even know how he would take it.
He'd probably punch you in the face.
He's like, is this one of your friends? Is this what you guys do?
Is this Joe? Is Joe doing this? Did Joe marry a doll?
Is Joe a doll?
Just say it's Joe.
That should be a segment on JK News where we try to explain the news to our parents. And they'll be like, what is that?
Even right now, I'm on a diet, right? And I'm in the kitchen and I'm like weighing my food because I have to hit certain calories. My dad saw me putting food on a scale and literally he was like, that's the pussiest shit I've ever seen in my
Dang,
life.
your dad knows pussiest.
Because I'm like putting like chicken on, I'm up too much, you have to get off, putting it on. And my dad's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, I don't even know how to explain this.
With this disappointing face and shit.
Does your dad like eat like the same thing every day?
He can, he's crazy, he can.
He's crazy. Says the guy who's fucking picking up pieces of chicken. He's crazy.
To the gram, you know?
I know,
dude?
man.
So she says, when my mom made Marcella and first introduced him to me, or me to him, I fell in love with him. It was love at first sight. It was because I didn't have a foro dancer. I would go to these dances but wouldn't always find a partner. Then he entered into my life and it all made sense. The wedding was a wonderful day for me, very important, very emotional. It rained a lot, but it was wonderful. So she really just needed a dance partner. Like literally, I'm looking at a bunch of photos where she's just hanging out with, oh, this one's good.
Do you think he just like flopped?
They just carry him around like Weekend at Bernie's. Like,
like can't hold himself up.
That's a pool part.
Does he have a mustache?
That fool can't get wet,
That's
dude.
tight. That's tight.
You think she shaves him?
Do you think she just adds on a beard later, or like a little?
Like draws it on with a Sharpie, or or is it like Mr. Potato Head? She's got different accessories just in a closet. She's like, you should wear this today.
Yeah, she got that strap too.
that's what worries me. That maybe her mental state's that fragile that everyone's like, don't even say that.
Oh, like everyone's like.
Everyone's at the wedding like, don't say it's a doll.
Dude, that's crazy.
Could be
They have to,
the
like,
worst,
talk to him.
the worst pairing. You know how like some parents are very like nurturing, and so they don't want their kid to ever get hurt. And then there's also the kid that might be like extremely sensitive. So starting from even like 1 year old, it's already been like, oh, don't do that, don't do that. No, like,
Walk on
like
eggshells.
her friend is real, right, guys? Her friend is real.
It's like the first time you tell another kid that Santa's not real.
yeah.
Like when you're kids and then there's like an old, like you're already at the age where you're like, dude, are you fucking serious? Santa's not real.
How is this not real, guys?
He dresses up pretty nice though.
Look, she's got a bump.
Oh, she's pregnant.
He's putting it so close to his face.
Dude, look.
Oh, she's pregnant.
He's like, that's a bump, dude. That's a fucking.
This is the real deal. This honestly is kind of a. We've done a lot of weird ass news here, but this one is really like.
She's either a great comedy like performer or like I just want to meet this person now.
Or her vlog is just like.
I'm more interested in how the law like allowed for all that.
Yeah, but I mean, in the states, there's certain states you can marry animals.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are those states?
But they're like iguanas, you can't marry them. The horse is okay though.
Which state can you marry upholstery though?
Because it depends on what the upholstery identifies with. You know what I mean? If they identify as an upholstery, that might be weird. But if they're like, I am Marcelo,
Yeah, a throw pillow.
like who can one say? You know what I mean?
We did a JK News on that lady who married the train station in fucking San Diego. And in the way she would, it's the Amtrak station.
That's pretty baller though. I think that's pretty cool.
How did the station consent?
They didn't, and
I don't know.
that's what the contention was.
By the bells, ding ding.
And I don't even know if it was like what do you call it, like legitimized by the state, but the way that she would make love with the train station is when the train would go by and it would shake and rumble, she would touch the walls and she would get an orgasm back.